On today's show, Nissan just dropped the new 2025 Frontier. That is right. The I wouldn't say all new because, well, it's just a slight refresh, but it's big for the brand because they usually wait about 15 years before they do that. And I'm pretty excited by this. And there's some throwbacks. They seem to be testing the water with the hard body, and now they're wanting to bring some of that look into the current Frontier. So, will people like that? I don't know. Kind of gives me the old 80s and 90s vibes, but got some big changes here. So let's get into this video and we'll move on from there. So here is the truck that I saw Thursday driving through Nashville, and here's the reality of what I saw, because here is your 2025 Nissan PRO4X. And definitely has some hard body vibes there, as you can see in that grille. I'm hit or miss with that. I know they're not active because they haven't been active in any of the Rock Creek stuff, but a couple of key things. Towing is 7,150 pounds, which is up a little bit. You're gonna get telescopic steering in this thing, intelligent around view with off-road cam, so in situations like this, you definitely are gonna help out. Now we get an optional crew cab with a 6-foot bed, which is a big thing. And does that mean the Xterra might be coming back? Because the Xterra would use the same frame, just in the longer bed version. So that's kind of interesting to think about. This new afterburn orange paint, which is pretty rad. I like it a lot. But ultimately, this thing is it's going to be a bargain. You know, it's definitely in the vibes of the TRD off-road and the trimmer, what Ford would do for a trimmer package. So you're getting all the tow hooks, all the fun like that. But the grill, I'm a little hit or miss of. It definitely gives you those kind of hard body vibes, which the hard body trim was bringing along. And it looks like they were testing the water. Now, these wheels are just awful. I hate these wheels. They look like some street tuner guy decided this is what off-road wheels should look like. And where it says Pro there, I would drag those across a rock and it will look awful really quick. And give me some real tires. I'm tired of Nissan with these cheap, these lightly AT tires, but overall the thing looks great. I love the tail of this thing. I like how they've integrated the logo now into the plastic, so it's not this big bulge sticking out. It just looks more smooth and refined, and I like that quite a bit. Of course, you can see the camera right above this thing, but you know, they're going to still have the 310 horsepower, 281 foot-pounds of torque. I wish they'd have bumped that up just a little bit. Interior, you can tell they've stepped it up. That 12.3-inch screen in there looks amazing. I like the fact that it's not sticking out of the dash. It looks like it actually belongs in there, and good job, Nissan. You've done a really good job there. But the center stack for driving, why did we not go digital? It would have been easy to do, but I know some customers like the analog feel to those tacks, and some don't. Still gives me the kind of Titan vibes, which in that steering wheel definitely still gives me the Titan vibes, which I wish we could upgrade that just a little bit. But overall, this thing is a great truck. You guys know I've done time in this truck. I really like this truck, and I like how they've included all the red stitching or orange stitching into that. Look at the seats. Those seats in a Pro4X, those are fun seats. I really dig that quite a bit, and good job, Nissan. Once again, that looks cool, and I wish we could have just carried over a little bit more. But this Frontier in the dash, I've got a rant about that I'm going to do in just a second because I don't understand it. The console, the center there for AC controls, we've seen this since 2016 in the Titan. Let's step it up. Fender audio system in this thing, so you know it's going to sound good. But ultimately, they've really done a good job of stepping it up, making these, look at that stitching, all looks good. Now here's the screen. Why do we need Frontier in the dash? Stop copying Tacoma. Tacoma does it in the dash. I don't understand why they need to follow that trend. I don't like it in that truck, and I really don't like it here because I know what I'm driving. I think the people in the passenger seat know what I'm driving. So this is a trend I do not want to see take off. And please, Ford, Chevrolet, GMC, do not jump in on this trend because I don't like it at all. If I could pull those off there, I definitely would. But it might be for some. And if you like it, please let me know in a comment. Do you think it's fun? Because it is fun. I just personally, I don't think it's needed. I don't need screamed at that what I got. But ultimately, this truck, you know, it's a good solid truck. Pricing will be out here later this summer, and I'm curious what it's going to be because it's always been a good bargain. Definitely gives you those hard body vibes, so it's bringing back the 80s and 90s lore of Nissan, their heyday. And does that enough to win new customers over? It could be, so you know what to do in the comments. You got to let me know what you think of this. Do you like these changes? And that 6-foot bed in a crew cab, that's pretty rad. So there you go. What do you think of these updates? Obviously, the big screen was needed. That's just, it is what it is. They have to keep up with the Joneses, so they needed to do that. I'm glad it's not some big tablet sticking through the windshield of the glass so the people behind you can still see what you're listening to. I'm so tired of these big screens just keep pushing up out of the dash. I like how they've integrated it into the dash, and I think it looks really good. I'm still boggled by, did we need Frontier in the dash? Did you not know what, truck you purchased? I don't know, man. I'm sure some people like that, and it is kind of flashy and fun, so can't really dog it too much. The wheels, I said in my video yesterday that usually they do really good wheels. These wheels are awful. I just can't. They will be gone. If I buy one of these, they'd be gone instantly. I can't handle that. But I'm still excited that Nissan is actually refreshing things in a timely manner. So no big horsepower increases, which bums me out, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's still a good truck, and you know, it was our truck of the year this year. So will 25 make the cut for truck of the year next year? Maybe I have to buy one of these to find out. So in the comments below, let me know what you think of this truck. So whether it be 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, or this badass little Frontier, you know I'm going to drive. This has been your All Terrain Nation. I'm your host, Dave Boyd, and we're out. Peace, everybody. Love y'all.